And you know what? I'm gonna talk about somebody else that has not gotten love as of yet. This guy, he started the season in the hot seat. There was all these stories about him not taking practice seriously, missing practices in Vegas and not practicing hard enough. Blah, blah, blah. Preseason starts, doesn't start the first few preseason games. Game starts, he's the starting center of the New York Knicks. All of a sudden, Tom Thibodeau does a 180, praising this man night and day. Watch. He's putting in the work, night and day. And it's funny because at the end of this video, Tom Thibodeau ends the video by going, "It's coming. Wait and see."
That's right.
Wait. It's coming. Is Sham God Mitch coming? Is 3-point Mitch coming? Are we going to see AD Mitch coming? Is the 3 and 23 going to be represented in the game?
You know, I don't want to say like who he'll be like because I just want to let him get the room to blossom to whatever he's going to be. So
I gotta amp it up.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, like, Thibodeau was playing, like he said he'd been saying it the whole summer. I like competition. So he wanted to make sure Mitch was going to show up and bring his A game. And Mitch was more like, hey, we're going to see.
Yeah.
And so it's obvious to me that Mitch is far better than Nerlens Noel. And I'm not saying Nerlens Noel can't play. Nerlens Noel can play.
He can.
But Mitch is special, man. So, like I said, he's the type of cat that'll ignite you, man. So I don't want to say what he can do. I believe he's going to end up being able to handle the rock a lot more. And I can see him getting a 15-footer. As far as 3-point shot, that's good. You give that guy a 3-point shot, you're talking Joker, man. So I don't know. I don't want to say that about him. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm saying if he can handle a little bit, and if he could get that little foul line jumper, he's gonna be all-star level right there. But I don't want to say more because but the sky's the limit. He's got the gift, the talent is there. I just don't know where it's gonna end up.
Do you want to say something, Ryan, before I go off the handle? Because me.
Well, I do think that because Mitch has definitely shown that he can shoot the three if you watch his video clips or whatever the case may be, and I think that there's gonna come a time where he's going to have to unleash that skill in the game. Like, there's only so many shots you can take during practice or whatever the case may be and not shoot that shot in game. But I think at the moment, like, you just keep things simple for Mitch. Just rebound the ball, defend the paint, etc. Lobs, putbacks, whatever the case may be, and then once you go from there. Once he gets his, even though I think Mitch is pretty confident at the moment, he doesn't seem like a guy that struggles for confidence. But like once you get him, I guess, to a point where he does his job almost to perfection, then I think that's when you start adding little things like, okay, now we're going to allow you to take, a couple threes a game, step out 1 or 2 times a game, shoot the 3 or whatever the case may be. So I think at the moment we're just seeing basic Mitch. As we go on down the line, we're going to see things, more things add to his game. And
basic Mitch, like basic cable. You don't get the movie channels yet. Showtime has been added. I feel
exactly.
Child Lock is still on it. I got it. Basic Mitch.
Exactly. Basic Mitch at the moment. Yes, basic Mitch.
Because if he starts shooting a 3 at some point in his career, let's say between now and next year this time, he starts shooting a 3, and let's say he hits 2 out of 3, he gonna get confident.
Yeah.
And you let him get confident with him. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's when the money gets crazy.
Yeah.
Because when you start, this is why I said lock him up early. This is why Trump on my Trump stuff, lock him up. Like, because if he starts hitting the 3 early,
we gonna have to pay Rudy Gobert money.
A center that can block 3s and shoot 3s
and run the floor.
That's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be a lot. You know what? Too Man, Fizz could never. You know what, too? It was always the plan, right? Fizz was always talking about, we just want him to get the basics first.
Yeah,
We just want him to set screens, rebounds, not foul out. This season, it seems like he's doing it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he fell off on the screens a little bit. For the most part, though, I feel like the screens are better. That game, the last game, the timing on the offensive tip-ins are just right. It's like it's all coming together. He hasn't been fouling out lately,
right?
Even the big guys, you don't really see him picking up the fouls at the same rate when he's playing the big guys.
And you know what it is? Like, I mean, Miles Turner is good, man, and Miles Turner could not keep him off the board.
No.
Miles Turner could not keep him off the board. So, I mean, like I said, in Julius, I've always respected the strength that he possesses as a player, the strength, the physical brute strength. And the problem, of course, is that he's always going at two players, but now he's passing. But if you get Julius Randle one-on-one against anybody under the low block, trying to stop him from, it's over. That's game. He's going to kill you. So
it's a wrap.
This is a wrap right there. So if Mitchell Robinson needs two people to stop him from getting on the offensive glass, that's just going to let Julius Randle go crazy. Mm-hmm. So and then RJ rebounds. One thing about Bullock, he might be, coming up short on the J, but he rebounds. He rebounds and he plays defense. So you get that. And I'm saying we got something going here, man. We got something going here.
Yeah, and I want to add one more thing about Miles Turner too. The reason why Miles Turner couldn't keep Mitch off the glass because that man would stay behind the 3-point line. That's why.
That's true too. That's true too. That's right.
Yeah.
No, see, it's the type of 3-pointers too. It's the type of 3-pointers. You know what I mean? Exactly. The type of 3-pointers I'm talking about are when the offense is going, the big sags off for the entry pass. If the big is sagging off because he's trying to pass to a guard or another power forward for a pass, I'm just like, pull up.
Yep.
Pull up. Take that shot. That's all. That's it.
Yeah.
Not like dribble up, pull up through. No.
But Indiana's committed to shooting a lot of threes this year. Miles Turner took 9. He took 9 threes last night. He took 9. Yeah.
Which to me, I'm sorry. That's wild for a big man.
He took 9 threes last night, man.
To me, it's like, okay, even if you're a good 3-point shooter, it's like, I can understand taking as a big man 3-4 threes. That's cool. But 9 threes, I mean, you're taking them away from the paint where, if the shot isn't missing, he can get an offensive rebound or whatever the case may be. It's like if you keep a big man like that outside to take so many threes, that just gives the opponent like nobody's blocking out. It's just easy pick.
And like I said, that's why Mitch went nuts.
Yeah.
That's why Mitch went nuts last night.
Yeah. You know what else is too? Miles Turner was Elfrid Payton. I know I talk smack about that guy, but he was breaking down the defense a lot that last game. And Miles Turner had to help a lot. And when Miles Turner was helping, Mitch was like, offensive tipping. Yeah. You're not paying attention to me now? That's easy pickings. It's like,
Yeah.
But shout out to Mitch, man. Shout out to Mitch for that.